What if I told you there's a simple, natural secret the multi-billion-dollar men's health industry doesn't want you to know about? It's not a pill, it's not a complicated device, and it's certainly not some new male enhancement gimmick. In fact, this powerful secret is probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Hello, my friends across America, men like you and me. Have you ever woken up in the morning and realized something just feels different? Not just the usual stiffness or grogginess, but a deeper sense that the quiet, confident energy you used to have in your 22nd has simply faded? Most men don't realize that this isn't just getting older. It's often a sign of something that happens quietly every single night while you sleep. And tonight, I'm going to share a simple bedtime drink that may surprise you with just how powerful it is in bringing that feeling back. You see, for many men over 50, that missing morning energy, that feeling of quiet readiness in your body, often comes down to one critical issue: weakened nighttime recovery. Think about it. When you were in your 22nd, you probably bounced out of bed, feeling like you could take on the world. Your body was a finely tuned machine, recovering easily from anything you threw at it. But as we get older, several vital systems in our bodies begin to slow down. It's not a dramatic crash, but a gradual, quiet shift year by year. Let's talk about what's actually happening inside. Your blood vessels, for instance, those flexible pipelines that carry life-giving blood throughout your body, start to lose some of their youthful elasticity. The walls that used to easily open and allow blood to flow freely begin to stiffen. Imagine your garden hose, once pliable and easy to uncoil, becoming rigid and kinked. That's what can happen to your blood vessels. And it's not just your vessels. Your testosterone, the very hormone that fuels desire, drive, and tissue repair, also begins a small, steady decline. Then there's sleep. It doesn't come as deeply or as restoratively as it once did. You might still get your hours, but your body doesn't use them as efficiently for repair and regeneration. All these factors combine into that weakened nighttime recovery we talked about, and this slower recovery especially impacts blood flow. And let me tell you something truly important, my friend. When it comes to a man's sexual health, his energy, and his confidence, blood flow is everything. It's not just about how much testosterone you have or how strong your muscles are. If the blood isn't flowing properly to the right place at the right time, nothing works the way it should. Your ability to get and maintain an erection, even your ability to feel desire, starts with how well your circulatory system performs. This isn't something to feel ashamed about. It's just the biology of being a man over 50. This is why the drink I'm about to share isn't just a comforting evening ritual. It's a powerful support tool, a quiet signal to your body that it's time to rest, restore, and prepare for the next day with more strength and energy. It's about giving your body the subtle cues it needs to do what it was designed to do: heal and restore. So, let me tell you exactly what this drink is and, more importantly, why it works so well. It's a simple blend: warm water, pure pomegranate juice, and a slice of fresh ginger. Just 3 ingredients. No added sugar, no caffeine, no artificial, anything. Yet, each of these 3 elements has a deeply important role in supporting your system, especially while you sleep. Let's start with the pomegranate juice. This fruit isn't just delicious, it's a powerhouse of polyphenols. Now, polyphenols are natural plant compounds that do something incredible. They help relax the inner walls of your blood vessels. Think of your blood vessels like garden hoses. When they're inflamed or stiff, water can't flow through easily. But when the inner lining, called the endothelium, is smooth and healthy, everything flows better. Pressure drops, oxygen delivery improves, nutrients move freely, and your pelvic region, including your penis, gets exactly what it needs to stay strong and responsive. That's the quiet magic of polyphenols. They aren't stimulants. They are supporters, gently repairing and rebuilding what time has worn down. Next, let's talk about ginger. This little root, which you've probably used in tea or cooking, is doing something far more impressive than just adding flavor. Ginger has long been known for its anti-inflammatory properties, but beyond that, it actually helps stimulate nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide is the chemical messenger that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen, allowing blood to flow exactly where it needs to go. In fact, this is the same mechanism that many performance-enhancing medications try to mimic. But with ginger, you are working with your body, not forcing it. It's gentle, natural, and safe. And that's something your body appreciates more and more with age. And then there's the warm water. Most people overlook this part, thinking it's just there to dilute the juice. But warmth is powerful. Warm water soothes your digestive system, helps regulate your nervous system, and even slightly expands your blood vessels, making it easier for nutrients to be absorbed. Think of it like a delivery truck with its engine already running. The warmth gets everything moving. So, instead of the ginger and polyphenols just sitting in your stomach, they are quickly circulated into your bloodstream where they can get to work while you sleep. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, can this really make a difference? And I understand the skepticism. But I've seen this work not just in research or textbooks, but in real men, in patients, friends, even family members who tried it consistently and saw changes. Not overnight miracles, but steady, meaningful improvements. They reported sleeping more deeply. They woke up feeling less groggy. And most of all, they noticed a quiet return of something they thought was lost. That natural morning energy. That quiet signal that their body was still capable, still responsive, still strong. This isn't about chasing some long-gone version of yourself, my friend. It's not about trying to rewind the clock to your 22nd. It's about honoring the man you are now and giving that man the daily care and support he needs to keep living with confidence and strength. There is dignity in caring for your health, even in simple ways, especially in simple ways. That's why I love this drink so much. It's not another chore on your to-do list. It's not another thing to obsess over. It's a quiet act of support, a small gift to your body before you close your eyes at night. You're not taking a pill. You're not forcing a response. You are allowing your body to do what it was built to do, to heal, to restore, and to prepare for tomorrow. Because here's the truth. Most men think they need to do something extreme to get results. They think if it's not hard or complicated, it can't possibly work. So, they skip over the basics. But I am here to remind you that sometimes the smallest actions, done consistently, are what create the biggest changes. When you drink this blend before bed, you are doing something profoundly helpful. You are hydrating your cells. You are calming your nervous system. You are improving your circulation. And perhaps most importantly, you are reminding your body that it matters, that it is still alive, still worthy of care, still capable of joy. So tonight, before you go to bed, take 5 minutes, warm some water, pour a small amount of pure pomegranate juice, add a thin slice of fresh ginger. Sit with it, sip slowly, and think of it not just as a drink, but as a quiet promise to your body that you are showing up, that you are paying attention, that you are still in the game. Because you are. And tomorrow morning, let your body show you just how powerful that little promise can be. Now, let's take a deeper look at why nighttime is such a powerful and sacred window for men over 50. You see, most people think of sleep as the time when everything shuts off. But the truth is, for your body, it is the most active healing period of the entire day. It is during those quiet hours that your cells repair, your tissues rebuild, and your most vital systems start recalibrating for the next day. Your hormones, for instance, begin to rebalance themselves. Testosterone, which naturally declines with age, is released in short, strategic pulses while you sleep. These bursts are essential for muscle repair, sexual function, energy, and even mood. Your nervous system also goes through a dramatic shift overnight. It moves out of fight-or-flight mode, that stressed, anxious state we often live in during the day, and into rest and digest. This shift isn't just relaxing, it's regenerative. It gives your organs, especially your heart and blood vessels, the chance to function without tension. And speaking of blood vessels, they too begin a beautiful rhythm overnight. They expand and contract gently, almost like they are being trained to stay elastic and youthful. That flexibility is what allows strong, steady blood flow the next morning, or not. But here is the challenge, my friend. If you go to bed dehydrated, inflamed, bloated, or full of sugar and processed junk, your body does not get the break it deserves. Instead of healing, it goes into defense mode. Your vessels stiffen, your heart rate climbs, your digestive system stays overactive, and the result? Poor sleep, weaker circulation, more bathroom trips at night, and sluggish energy the next morning. That's why this drink we've been talking about is more than just a few healthy ingredients. It's not just about what's in the cup, it's about the message you are sending to your body before sleep. When you take a moment to prepare something that nourishes your circulation, supports your tissue, calms your gut, and cools inflammation, you are saying something powerful without words. You are saying, I care about my recovery. I want to wake up strong. I am creating the environment where vitality is possible, not just wishing for it. And I promise you, your body hears that message loud and clear. It might not show up in a dramatic change overnight, but give it time. Night after night, your body begins to trust the rhythm. It starts repairing more deeply. You may begin to notice small but meaningful changes. Fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, a more consistent and stronger morning stream, an ease in your pelvic area, more mental clarity when you open your eyes in the morning. And yes, a return of that familiar sense of readiness, that quiet signal of healthy blood flow. And here is the beauty of it all. This entire habit takes less than 2 minutes to prepare. There is no complexity, no scheduling, no prescription. Just a few ingredients, a little intention, and a willingness to care for yourself gently, without judgment. But if you want to go one step further and truly amplify the power of this drink, let me share one more layer of advice. While the ingredients work on a chemical and cellular level, their effects are magnified when paired with gentle evening movement. I am not talking about an intense workout. I mean something restorative. A peaceful 10-minute walk after dinner, a short session of slow stretching in your living room, even just lying on your back, breathing deeply with your eyes closed and one hand on your chest. These simple practices activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for real deep sleep and balanced hormonal activity. When that system turns on, your body knows it's time to recover, and that is when healing begins in earnest. So now, here is your new bedtime routine, and it is one that respects your age, your time, and your needs. You move your body a little, you breathe deeply, you make your drink, and you sip it slowly, allowing your body to absorb every bit of its nourishment. This is not about chasing performance or youth. It is not about pressure. It is about creating space, physical, emotional, and hormonal, for your body to show up the way it was designed. Over time, this becomes more than just a routine. It becomes a ritual, a sacred moment in your day that reconnects you with your strength, your wisdom, and your physical presence. It becomes a quiet yet powerful way of saying to yourself, I am still in this game. I still have power, and I choose to support myself every single night. There is dignity in that choice. There is beauty in it too. So tonight, instead of numbing yourself with late-night television or mindlessly scrolling on your phone until sleep takes over, I invite you to try something different. Walk into your kitchen, slice a piece of fresh ginger, pour a small glass of pure pomegranate juice, add warm water, stir gently, and drink with intention. Drink with care. Drink as if you are reminding your body that it is loved, not because of what it can do, but because of what it is. Because here is the truth you need to hear, my friend. You are not past your prime. You are in a new chapter. Past, you. Past, you. Past. Calm, you. And that chapter can be strong, vibrant, and deeply fulfilling if you choose to support it. It starts with small, consistent acts of nourishment. So, thank you for spending these minutes with me. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe not just to this channel, but to a new kind of health, one rooted in wisdom, in natural strength, and in the quiet confidence that comes from caring for your body with love. Your best years are not behind you. They are waiting for the moment you decide to nourish them. Disclaimer: this video is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not intended as medical advice. Always consult a licensed healthcare provider before making changes to your health, diet, medications, or lifestyle. This content does not diagnose, treat, or cure any condition. Results may vary.